Yeah, just real quick, one of the things I've been observing in some of the chats and some of the feedback that I've gotten is this notion of endorsement. Narcotics Anonymous endorsing Zoom and endorsing Blue Jean, endorsing Facebook, endorsing these platforms. And it comes down to a philosophical perspective of how people choose to look at the context of these challenges that we're faced. And this is just my opinion. You can, however, you can accept it or leave it on the floor. These are platforms, these are tools. So Narcotics Anonymous does not endorse Microsoft Word in order to use Word to create minutes for our meetings. Microsoft Word is a tool. We don't endorse Microsoft by using the tool, we just use it. The same is true with Zoom. Zoom is just a software tool, it's not a philosophy, right? Discord is a tool, not a philosophy. So when we don't make a motion to approve them or disapprove them, we just simply use tools that help us in our efforts to carry the message. And when having these discussions, you can approach it that way. It's the same thing with Facebook. I saw in the comment, well, is Facebook now NA? It's just a tool, and you can either use the tool or reject the tool and not use the tool. It is not a philosophy. It is not a foundation of philosophical beliefs that have different codes of ethics or moral foundations. It is just a way, it's just a medium that we are using in this day and age to communicate with each other. We use Microsoft Word to put content on a paper or on a screen to communicate our words to each other. It doesn't mean that we're endorsing Microsoft Word over something else as it relates to our traditions.
Hey, Kelly, I have a question.
Yes.
So if we meet at Rosemont Garden Baptist Church for our home group, does that mean that we're endorsing Rosemont Garden Baptist Church?
Negative. We are just renting.
Same thing, right?
Right. We're just renting the room. I went to a meeting in Riverside for years and years and years. It was called the basement meeting, and I can still picture it. I can still see everybody that I know that would go to the Riverside basement meeting. And after all these years, I have no clue what denomination that church is. I never even thought about it. I still don't even think about it, and I don't really care. It's just a room that we rent, that we go downstairs and have our meeting, and then we leave. And do we endorse Denny's when we say we're all going to Denny's to have coffee? So these are and one last thought, Shane, before we kind of go with the question, the Q&A, is that I hope that during this crisis we focus on what's important, and that's providing emergency meeting space for members that are displaced and isolated at home.